Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is the day after Labor Day. What day am I on? So today is day 27 and Tuesday. So I'm expecting my period to be on Thursday. Although yesterday I had a little bit of spotting, so I was like, whoa, does that mean I stop this? Do I stop the progesterone eating and jump into, going back to keto and alternate day fasting? But today there's nothing going on. Sorry, TMI. So I guess my cycle officially has not started. So I'm still going off of the app, which is supposed to be in 2 days. In 2 days is when I will officially start doing the keto and alternate day fasting and go back to that ketobiotic recommendation she has. And so what is going to be different about today now than what you've seen from the previous days of this hormone building is that today I'm supposed to have up to 200 grams of carbs. She really wants you to bulk those last 3 days before the period with getting up to the 200 grams of net carbs, primarily from those hormone building foods. So I'm going to do that today. I am very nervous, guys. I got on the scale and said I was 181.2. So yeah, I think that puts me up at 4 pounds, which is normal for, eating carbohydrates again. You're going to see water weight gain. The cells are filling up with glycogen again, but it still paranoids me. I'm not sure if I'll ever get over that. This is just very nerve-wracking for me. I cannot relax about it. I may make some kind of sweet potato bowl for breakfast. We'll see. I used to do that in the past instead of making like a smoothie bowl that would have like acai berry. This is before I was keto. There's a recipe where you can use like mashed sweet potato as the base, and then you would put your bananas and chia seeds and all that stuff on top. So I make like a bowl like that using the sweet potato base, just so, I get some more of those hormone building foods in and get closer to the 200 grams of net carbs. So I'm going to start with my coffee. I'm going to go ahead and throw the sweet potatoes into the Instant Pot. I'll probably eat in a little bit. So for fasting, I'm at 14 hours. I didn't quite make it to 15, but I am feeling really hungry right now. So I'm just going to break it, earlier. She just has a guideline of no more than 15 hours. And she actually says between 13 to 15 hours is where she wants you to be. So I'm within that guideline. And since I'm hungry right now, I'm going to make my coffee. I'm going to make it with my bone broth protein powder as usual. I may make it with pumpkin spice flavoring, or let's try this one, the keto syrup with MCT oil. We'll try this one today. So I have my coffee already here with heavy whipping cream in it. No sweetener, needs sweetener for sure. And then what I'm going to do is taste test the keto syrup with MCT oil. And this is vanilla bean. It says coffee, baking, protein shakes, shake well before using. And I'm just going to take a shot of it just so we could taste it again. I was really thrilled because this morning I didn't have to go in to have a COVID test done. I guess my building said that, we've been clear for a couple of weeks of no staff and no residents positive, so we don't have to be tested today, so that's nice. It doesn't really smell like very strong in vanilla. I'm afraid I am not going to like this. I'm already prejudging it. I'm like afraid it's not going to be good. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty cloudy. Oh, no. That is not good. Not good. What a waste. What a waste of money. No. I don't even want to put that in my coffee. No way. Gross. So this is 5 ounces of the sweet potato, and I smashed it with a fork. It's very, very hot. So I'm going to go ahead and put some hemp seeds on it. Ooh, that's going to be a lot. Goodness. Then I'm going to put some organic chia seeds, and this is 2.5 tablespoons is 13 grams of carbohydrates, but it's 10 grams of dietary fiber. So 3 grams of net carbs, and it's 5 grams of protein. So I'm gonna put 2.5, and this one, I don't know where I got this from, actually. I want to see, maybe I got it from Walmart, but it has like this cute little scooper already in there that's a tablespoon, and then it has a little line that's also a half a tablespoon. So I love that they did that. Okay, so I'm going to put in 2.5 tablespoons of the chia seeds. Okay. Coconut is not on like the progesterone building foods. So for this, so far, the sweet potato is the progesterone building. So are the chia seeds and the hemp seeds. Coconut is not on there, but I'm just gonna add coconut just for a little bit of look there. Pretty so far. And now I'm just gonna put a little bit of pecans. I don't have walnuts, so I'm gonna put a little bit of pecans. I think I'm gonna pour in some of my Milkadamia nut milk, and then maybe a little bit of that maple bourbon pecan syrup. So I'm just gonna put a couple there. Probably take a picture for Instagram. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put some of this on there, because that will just give it a little bit of sweetness. There, okay. Just gonna pour a little bit of, this is unsweetened Milkadamia nut milk. Oh, it's gonna mess it up. Just trying to go around the edges there. So it's 11:50. I'm feeling pretty hungry already. That's breakfast. The coffee and the sweet potato bowl was like almost 800 calories, 30 grams of protein. I think it's like 50 grams of fat. I'm hungry, and I forget what time it was that I even ate that, like what, 9 o'clock? So not even quite 3 hours ago, and I'm hungry already. I don't know if it's psychological, knowing that I'm eating more carbs and just not as much protein and fat, although I don't normally eat that many calories for breakfast. I'm more like in the 500 range, but I would have had more protein. Yeah, I think it definitely is the protein issue. But I'm hungry already, and maybe it's the fact that I feel like carbs just go right through you. There's a lot of fiber, and it just goes right through you. For carbs, I'm at 31 grams, 55 total carbs, so, and 24 grams of fiber. So I'm not loving this, that's for sure. Not loving the eating more carbohydrates. So I'm gonna get something to eat, to snack on or something. I'm hard boiling some eggs now. I already put my sweet potatoes away. I need to clean up that Instant Pot. I don't know. I need to snack on something. I might snack on maybe some beef jerky or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of my Duke's Tall Boy, they call it, hot and spicy meat stick. I'm gonna eat one of these, and then when my hard-boiled eggs are done, I'll probably eat them or make lunch at that point. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. Okay, so I already have a hard-boiled egg. I'm gonna snack on some provolone cheese with it. Maybe, I think I'll eat 3 eggs. I might eat a beef stick. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I feel like normally before I start my period, like maybe the day before, I would get really snacky. But I feel like the cravings are really bad right now. Like I wanna eat. And then I'm not sure if it's hormonal or if it's eating more of these carbohydrates and it's not satisfying me and making me more hungry. Okay, so I'm trying to be accountable. I had 3 hard-boiled eggs. There's 3 left in the bowl. I'm not gonna eat them. Save those for another day. I'm eating a slice of the provolone cheese. I'm gonna eat a beef stick next. It's now 12:23. Now I'm eating a beef stick. I'm also drinking a sparkling ice. Probably just eat 1 beef stick because I already had that hot and spicy one. I'll see you guys later. It's 1 o'clock and I'm still craving. This is bad, guys. Okay, so I went ahead and made a trail mix. And it has a couple of the Lily's caramels in it. It's got some more of that Catalina Crunch cereal that I reviewed in one of my other videos. It's got some cashews and it's got some almonds. I would say it's probably about a half a cup worth. So yeah, I'm still going at it, still craving, still snacky, still feel like I'm not satisfied. But I'm trying to be transparent here. I really cannot wait to get back to just like keto and alternate day fasting because I feel like I don't have any control doing this at all. And I know it's supposed to be good for the hormones, but it's giving me so much anxiety. I just don't want to see any weight gain, but I know it's inevitable. Anyhow, I'm going to snack on this and I'll see you guys later. It's 2:30 and I'm going to eat one of my little no-bake cookies that I had in my freezer. These are freaking good, guys. I do really like them. See? Really easy to bite into. It's still creamy. Love these. So I'm going to eat one of these right now. Who knows when I'll eat next. Okay, so I have totally given up. This day is complete garbage. So I binged. I had a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter. I had a little piece of dark chocolate. I took a bite of Rebel ice cream. I had a piece of Franz bread with apricot jam. The sugar cravings were just crazy. Unbelievable. I did 3 months of keto and alternate day fasting and never had a sugar binge like this, like before my period. If you've seen my alternate day fasting videos, you would have seen that the only time that I binged was pretty much like the weekend that my son moved, because I didn't care. I was crying and I was upset. So definitely having the higher carbs during this week, I know that that has caused me to crave sugar, crave carbs. I'm very disappointed. And I just want to give up. Like right now, I just like want to throw this stupid plan out the window, forget it, and just go back to keto and alternate day fasting. But then I go back and look at Dr. Mindy's Facebook group and all the women that have done this hormone diet, and they say it's the best thing that, you know, they've been doing it for months and it's fine. So I'm trying to chalk this up that maybe this is just one of those craving days because my period is supposed to start in 2 days and maybe I just couldn't help it. Maybe it's not necessarily that I'm eating more carbs. Maybe this would have happened if I wasn't boosting up my carbs. I don't think so. I tend to think it's because I'm having carbs that my body is now craving more carbs. Because with keto, I usually don't get these kind of cravings even right before my period. I'm sorry, guys. I blew it. I blew it for today. Even though I'm not supposed to be counting macros or calories, I feel like I blew it. I feel like I binged. I feel like I was just out of control. Tomorrow's a new day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm really waiting for this to be over with. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do the ketobiotic protocol once I hit day 1 of bleeding. If I might just do strict keto and alternate day fasting until day 12 when I'm supposed to be doing the estrogen building foods for 2 days, and then go back to, again, regular keto or do the ketobiotic. I don't know, because emotionally this is taking a toll on me. It's giving me anxiety. I'm seeing the weight creep up on the scale. I'm very fearful that I'm taking a step backwards instead of forward. And yes, I understand this is all going to be good for my hormones and to get everything lined up and to get insulin in control and to get my estrogen in control to make sure that I protect myself. But it's scary. Like, I don't like that I was totally out of control. I really don't like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 28. Hi guys, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I think my fasting time is a little bit over. I think I'm over 16 hours right now. Yeah, almost 17 hours. 10 more minutes will be 17 hours for intermittent fasting. Today is day 28. So I'm supposed to start my cycle tomorrow. So tomorrow I should be back on keto. So this is basically the last day of doing where you're supposed to target 200 grams of carbs. So I did go check out the reset forum that Dr. Mindy has, and one girl had posted that she was on the same week that I'm on right now. Her post wasn't really that she was scared about the weight that she's gaining. I think hers was more about bloat, that she noticed that she felt more bloated right now, and which, bloat can happen when you're also on your period anyways, but I'm sure she's saying it's from the fruits and vegetables that she's eating that she's noticed more bloat. And I did comment on her thread, and I just said that, it's really freaking me out and it's giving me anxiety because the scale is up by like almost 4 pounds, that, I'm scared I'm undoing all the progress. And she's similar to myself, where she had been doing keto and alternate day fasting. She didn't say how long she had been doing it for, but she said that she's had great success with it. And, I told her that I had pretty good success. And so I'm just so scared that I'm going to undo any of the progress that I've done by eating this way. And just her words to me were, just trust it, just continue to do it. It works itself out, and then you can get back to doing your alternate day fasting, when you're back, once you start bleeding. And, she said, I know it's scary at first, but it does work. It works. So I'm trusting her. And, I don't think she's watching this video because, it's not like I advertised on the forum, my YouTube channel or anything. But if you happen to see this, thank you very much for your words of wisdom, and for encouraging me to not give up yet, especially yesterday, because I did tell her that I binged. Like, I ate ice cream, I ate chocolate, I ate peanut butter, like I binged, and I felt I was out of control. So anyhow, today is a new day, the last day of eating this way, hopefully, because I should start bleeding tomorrow. And I don't know if I don't think I'm going to show a full day of eating. I think what I'm just going to do is report to you about what I ate. I'm going to try my best not to binge. This is just, it's emotionally hard. And I know I keep saying that, but this is a journey we're going on. Okay. So here I have a sweet potato bowl again. So this was actually 2 sweet potatoes. They were really small. I would say they were probably like 3 inches long and maybe 1.5 inches wide. So that's 2 of them smashed up. And that is 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts in there. Oops. Can you see that? There we go. 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts. And then this is 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. This is a little bit of cacao nibs because cacao is a progesterone building food. So all the foods in this bowl right now are progesterone building foods. So I'm just going to dump a little bit of my Milkademia nut milk in it. I might put some more of that maple bourbon syrup on it just to sweeten it again, because it was a nice little flavor to it. So yeah, that's what I'm eating right now. And then I still have my coffee I'm working on. Okay, so I forgot to update, but it's like 8 o'clock at night right now. I did not do as well as I planned to. So I didn't really show any eating of what I did the whole rest of the day. I ended up eating one of those, the Green Ridge beef sticks. I had like 3 slices of provolone cheese with it. I had one of my little, progesterone no-bake cookie, little fat bomb things that I made. I had one of those. I ate half a pint of Rebel ice cream. I stopped eating at about, I want to say it was probably about 5 o'clock. So now, like I said, it's 8 o'clock and I've already started my fasting for tomorrow. I'm already anticipating that tomorrow will be my day 1 of my cycle, which means that's when I start doing the ketobiotic, which is the 50 grams of net carbs, 50 grams of protein, and then 60% fat. Good morning, guys. Today is, I thought I was supposed to be starting today, but according to both of the cycle tracker apps that I'm using, right now I'm using the Clue app, which is a new one to me that Dr. Mindy recommends. So that one actually says I'm supposed to start my period tomorrow, which is weird because for Dr. Mindy's hormone building for the progesterone, that's supposed to be days 21 through 28. So day 21 would have been on September 2nd. Well, I actually started on September 3rd because September 3rd I was coming off of the end of my 90 days alternate day fasting with keto. So I was actually a day behind there, but my period's not supposed to come till tomorrow, which today is day 29 of my cycle. So I don't understand that at all. So I guess I'm not a day behind. I think I'm right on schedule. So anyhow, today is day 29 and it says I'm supposed to start my cycle tomorrow and there's no sign of it today. So I guess that means it is supposed to be another day of eating 200 grams of carbs. I know she said especially those last 3 days before you start your period are really important for that. I don't know how many carbs I had yesterday. It did not track at all. And I'm starting to trust this just a little bit. Because even though I felt like yesterday I still didn't eat perfectly, especially because I had like the rest of that Rebel ice cream. I didn't actually eat dinner, so I guess it's not too bad. Anyhow, I actually end up being a pound less today. So that's kind of nice to see that. I'm sure this is just water weight, especially because it was so odd. This morning I woke up and I was like looking at my stomach and I'm like, wow, I look thin today. I would not be saying that if I really gained 4 pounds of fat. So I don't know. It's a head thing still, whatever. So I'm just reaching over the 15-hour threshold. I'm going to go ahead and make something. I'm going to have my coffee actually, and probably a sweet potato bowl. I like doing that in the morning because I feel like I get all those progesterone building foods packed into that bowl. And yeah, I'm like hungry an hour later, but there's a lot of fiber in that bowl, I think. I don't know how much of my eating I'm going to show, especially if I'm afraid this is going to trigger people that are keto. Like, I don't want to trigger anyone. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to keto and not having these carbs in my diet right now. It's about 5:45. So I went to my work and had my the work lunch, and it was Chipotle, and my boss had ordered my order already, and it was just like a steak bowl. So it just had 2 servings of steak in it, cheese, guacamole, sour cream, salsa, and lettuce. But I ate some tortilla chips. Not a lot, but I ate some. And then I stopped on my way home at Whole Foods to see if they had the Halo Top Keto Series ice cream. I don't really like that ice cream because I've looked at the ingredients and they actually put cane sugar in it. So that's why it's so darn good. But I've had a request that someone wants me to actually test my blood sugar eating the Halo Top Keto Series ice cream. So I was trying to find it, but my Whole Foods only had the regular Halo Top one. They didn't have the Keto Series. And then I went to Save Mart. I knew that they didn't have Halo Top, but I actually just wanted to pick up some Rebel. So I went to Save Mart and picked up, I got 2 of the coffee chip. That's like my favorite right now. And then I forgot what kind I got at Whole Foods. Let me see. So at Whole Foods, I got the coffee and cream. I've never tried this one before. Because I usually get the Enlightened Keto have I gotten it from Target? Maybe I have gotten it from Whole Foods. But I think when I went, they only had like 1 flavor. I don't know, something weird. And then I got peanut butter fudge. I can't remember if I've tried this one before. I know for sure I have not tried the coffee cream one. I love coffee flavored ice cream. I'm all about it. Anyhow, I am feeling a little snacky now, and I don't know if it's because I had the carbs or whatever. Period should be starting tomorrow, I'm telling you. And then we'll be back to a normal alternate day fasting and keto schedule. Right now I have some Brussels sprouts cooking on the stove because I still had like half a bag left of them, and I really need to cook them because I think I bought them a week ago. And then I have like 1 sweet potato left in the fridge, so I'm also going to eat that. I'm actually not feeling too hungry, probably because I snacked on some almonds or pecans when I got home. Oh, and I had one of those beef sticks later. That's right. So the lunch was at like noon, and around 4 o'clock I had some pecans, and then I had the beef stick. And yeah, now I'm going to have some Brussels sprouts, that sweet potato, and maybe just some cheese. I don't really feel like eating like a sausage or anything for my protein, so I might just have some cheese. So dinner is going swell. I burned my broccoli, or Brussels sprouts rather. Somehow I have developed amnesia because there are no sweet potatoes in the fridge. I had 2 slices of provolone cheese before I started diving into the Brussels sprouts. Honestly, I don't even feel like eating these, but I'm eating them because I don't want to waste money. But it's very boring. I may end up eating some ice cream again tonight. I don't know. I may end up eating one of my little no-bake cookie things. Those are pretty good. I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.